The Great Barrier Reef, located off the northeastern coast of Australia in the Coral Sea, is the world's largest coral reef system. Spanning across approximately 344,000 square kilometres, the Great Barrier Reef is home to a vast array of terrestrial and marine species and has one of the most complex ecosystems worldwide. The Great Barrier Reef brings in over $5 billion of income annually. But this World Heritage Site is at a turning point. If we don't increase our commitment to solve the burgeoning stress from local and global sources, the reef will disappear. A report released in 2012 by UNESCO in Paris recommended that there be no new infrastructure outside of the existing ports. The report warned that unless there is substantial progress, the Great Barrier Reef may be listed as in danger. Yet with growing coastal populations comes increased coastal infrastructure and stress on the reef health. We have to face the reality that these developments are not low impact, low maintenance, sustainable natural coastal developments. With the opportunity to make billions from the tourism, coal and real estate industries surrounding the Great Barrier Reef, the Australian government will not just call a cease and desist on these developments. So, we must find a different approach to protecting the vast ecosystems and the reef health.
The remote sensing tool allows the detection of changes across habitats and also helps identify trends in coastal water quality by sensing water color. Scientists from CSIRO used remote sensing as an economical monitoring and assessment tool in the data-sparse region of Van Diemen Gulf, which is home to many threatened species. On a daily basis, they used advanced mapping techniques to derive information about turbidity, chlorophyll, dissolved organic materials, and light availability at the seabed. Then, a time series of this data was developed to make inferences about seasonal changes, ecological health, and biodiversity. This is an example of resource productivity, where a single resource, that is the remote sensing tool, yields multiple outcomes, which is the ability to make those multiple inferences like biodiversity and seasonal changes.
Increased development of coastal regions has led to less area for the infiltration of runoff, resulting in higher storm flows and pollutant loadings. An innovative dune infiltration system has been developed to help prevent polluted stormwater runoff from reaching the ocean. The DIS reduces outflows from existing stormwater beach discharge pipes by diverting stormwater beneath the sand dunes. As the stormwater infiltrates into the subsurface sand, bacteria are filtered as they move with groundwater beneath the dunes. 3 of these systems have been installed in Cure Beach in North Carolina and have been highly successful in reducing stormwater discharge to the recreational beach areas. This system realises the interconnections between subsystems, which is the diversion of polluted stormwater flow from the discharge pipes to the subsurface layers. The multiple solutions are obtained as the bacteria is filtered through the groundwater, and safe health of swimmers is also ensured.
Gulf Safer Bag technology has been used to assist with coastal restoration of the Gulf Coast in Louisiana, United States. These biodegradable bags with the soil mixture containing oil-eating microbes are studded with Spartina marsh grasses and black mangrove. The marsh grass stabilizes the surrounding soil as it grows, while the mangrove offers a beneficial habitat for migrating birds. Currently, there is a 200-hectare pilot project in its initial stages to restore and reconnect wetland habitat in the Great Barrier Reef region in order to protect threatened species and maintain biodiversity. The Great Barrier Reef is a national pride of Australia. Its richness in marine diversity and its natural brilliance is unparalleled anywhere else in the world. And as such, the onus is on every one of us to help in the fight to protect our vulnerable reef systems. By making these simple changes, Australian households can do their bit to help conserve the prolific beauty that is our Great Barrier Reef. What washes down the drain can find its way into the beautiful ocean and pollute and harm our delicate reef system. An easy way to avoid this is to ensure that sinks, drains, and gutters are clear of rubbish and harmful chemicals. Another measure that can be taken to prevent this is to use environmentally friendly cleaning products in the household, and when washing the car, do so on the lawn as opposed to on the driveway or road. Planting trees, garden beds, and ground cover around the home and community can reduce water runoff and also helps to keep drainage systems clean.
Avoid using plastic bags. Instead, use reusable and biodegradable alternatives. Wherever you are, always be sure to take your rubbish with you. Recycle! Our coral reefs are major biological and economical assets. To keep it this way, let's reinforce to the millions of visitors each year not to touch the coral or remove it from its habitat. And finally, posting about reef protection on social media and starting the conversation amongst social networks is a great way to get the conversation started. The Great Barrier Reef is our national treasure, and if we all contribute in our own little way, we can safeguard the health of the reef for generations to come.